welcome back to Verse of the Week. Today I want to share with you a word from the book of Psalms. So if you have your Bible, go and grab it and let's read together. We are reading Psalm 8 verses 10 to 12. Choose my instruction instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I process knowledge and discretion. The past few days, I've been processing a little bit about our obedience to God and the steps we have to take in choosing to be obedient to the things He asks of us, but also to the lifestyle that we have chosen to live. Where the verse says, choose my instructions instead of silver, to me it is such a strong call in showing us that following the requests of God and following the steps that He has asked us to take has so much more value to our lives than silver, or in our modern day, money. And I like how it says that nothing that we could ever desire can compare to knowledge and wisdom. I think it is part of society and human nature at times to just act on our desires or act towards our wants without really processing the potential consequences or really looking to analyze the decisions prior to taking a step towards that desire. So as I was reading this verse, it stood out to me like an orange cone in a white snowbank. There's no denying the urgency that God is stressing on this verse on us choosing wisdom over literally everything else in our lives, over money, over wants, over the desires of our flesh, maybe even the spiritual desires that we have that may not necessarily be God-given or for us in that time. So as I reflected on this verse today, it just made me look at my life and look at all the areas where I'm not necessarily coming to God with my decisions, and I'm not necessarily using discretion at all times. And it just makes me think, if God puts so much emphasis and stress on the need for us to practice cautiousness, practice wisdom, it really makes me think, what harm could I be potentially walking into? What blessing could I be walking away from? Because I am choosing to make decisions out on a whim and not referencing Christ and not referencing His word for my life and not applying wisdom. It says in here as well that wisdom and prudence work together. So sometimes we try and claim we're acting out of wisdom, but if we've not been cautious with our decision making or cautious with our actions, we haven't acted in wisdom. The two go hand in hand. So I just want to encourage you, if you are making decisions in your life and you are forgetting to seek the counsel of God, let this be the red flag thrown before you that says, hello, you need to be consulting the king of your heart before you consult your own flesh desires on the actions you're about to take. Don't be willing to sacrifice your calling and your blessings for the sake of silver or momentary pleasure. Have a blessed start to your weeks, guys, and we'll see you in a couple of days.